Alright guys, Zed here. We are going to cover ruin tasks. We are going to cover ancient relics. And we are going to cover the museum in this video. It most likely will be very long because there's a lot of information that can be found or not be found on this stuff. So we'll start off with our ruin tasks. So if you notice, there are 8 tasks, if I remember correctly. Each of them have their own little temple. When you complete these tasks, it will level them up. So if you see over here on the side, there I'm a level 2, a level 1. I've got my 2 shooters, my 2 riders at level 6, and these guys down here are level 2 as well. So there's 2 things that these quests give you, right? They give you the affinity, which is the pyramid, and if we read this, it says, after completing divine tasks, the deities grant rewards to survivors. Accumulating affinity increases the divine ruins affinity level. The divine ruins affinity level is basically the XP, the quest line, right? So the more of that you complete, the more of that you get. You'll see that the ones up here, the purple quests, give you 260, and the higher level quests you get like 650. So I wish I had these quests available to be able to show you, but I don't have the tasks right now. But you can see that the ruin level goes up the higher the level of the task. So going back to the quests. That covers the affinity buff, right? So there is also the ruin buff. The more ruin buff you get, basically the more ruins you get, which can increase our ancient relic level. So the higher you can get that buff, the faster you'll be able to get levels. I'm currently at level 63, but we'll talk about that here in a moment. So when you're doing these quests, the ones that I have found the easiest to complete, I have a lot of wisdom medals, so those were easy. I also used to have a lot of power cores, so that quest was pretty easy too. Now I'm out of power cores, so that quest is hard. But the ones that pretty much everyone can do, it will take a lot of effort. There is a quest like this Temple of Set one right here, which is kill 10 boomers. If you flip that to the gold level quest, it is kill 40 corrupted boomers. So everyone can do that. It just requires energy and a lot of time. There is another quest that tells you to kill zombies. Those zombies are your jungle zombies right here, right? And you have to kill, for the gold quest is 80. I don't remember how much the purple quest is, but the gold quest is 80, which is a lot, and it takes a lot of time. I have found to save on energy and efficiency, I go about like halfway down, and I basically kill them in like 1 or 2 shots instead of spending a lot of time watching them die. So that makes those quests a little bit faster when you do those. So judging by what we have seen so far, because I immediately went for the rider stuff and hammered those things hard. It did not get my ruin buff up as fast as some other people who have completed the quests like one at a time. So there's people out there who have 2, 2, 2, 2 on each of their levels on the quests, and they have a higher ruin buff than I do. Their affinity buff looked to be about the same, but their ruin buff was definitely in the 300s. So I also missed a couple quests because I was on vacation, so maybe that has something to do with it, but I'm not for sure. But anyway, spreading the love around is not necessarily a bad idea as well. So when doing these, you'll want to make sure and pick the faction that you are if you're going to try to level them up like I did to get the faction buffs for Nephthys and Geb. So you can tell what those are if we come over here to the Origin Lands and we go into the museum. There's going to be a bunch of different artifacts that you need to get to level these things up. We scroll over here to the right to get to the ones that I've already done. You'll notice that the bull is the one for riders, and that gives an extra 15 attack, along with we're in debate right now whether or not this is a goose or a duck. I guess we'll call it a goose for simplicity's sake, because I think Shell and Nico are probably more right than I am on it now. judging on the bill size. Anyway, those are the two for the riders. If we come over here, we can look and see that the nectar is the lion or lioness, and then whatever the fudge this thing is supposed to be, I think it's a cow. Those are the two for the shooters. And then these are the two for the fighters. I'm guessing this is what the duck is now, and I was wrong. And then that this is a pig. So the pig and the duck are for the fighters. Some interesting things to note about these is you'll notice that I have this little gemstone on the one of two slots back here on the podium stand. If we click on it, I've already leveled it up once, and I've got, for the next level, it's going to cost me 2 of those beacon of vigils. You're asking yourself how I got that one? It's because when I hit level 6, which is kind of why I stopped here, when I hit level 6 for each of those quests, the reward gave me that artifact to be able to unlock that on that pedestal. So if I was a betting man, which I'm not, I would guess and venture to guess that all of the fighters, shooters, and riders all get it unlocked once you get that to quest level 6 for those. So that's one of my hypotheses is right now. I haven't been able to prove it. I probably won't prove it for a while unless someone with shooters or fighters can post in the comments that I'm correct. That would be fantastic. That's all I know on when I got mine. If you notice that there's a second gemstone with 2, so I think all you need is 3 total to be able to maximize that buff. I don't know what the additional is going to get you. Oh, looks like it's going to be an extra 15% on rider attack. You don't get an extra Ruin Affinity. So Ruin Affinity will increase that level. Oh boy, I just put 2 and 2 together. 15 and 15. So that's how I got my 30% over here. Yep. Okay, so that's the benefit of getting that. Okay, glad we figured that out on video. So if you want that Ruin Affinity, that's probably why mine are a little higher than yours if you don't have those yet. That's how you're going to be able to increase those. So getting those to 6 isn't necessarily a bad idea either. What else we got here? We'll go back into the museum. There are these other ones, so like this first one, you'll notice that these have 3 gem slots in them. I don't know anything about them because I don't have any of those unlocked and how to get them. I do know how to get those 8, right? And then these last, those 6, and then these last 2 are also from the quest lines. Those are the ones that I'm trying to get right now. Those also only have 2 gem slots on the podium as well. So, and then these ones back here we've gotten through completing the Ancient Relic quest line. Those have kind of unlocked through there. And then 2 or 3 of them have been given from doing the puzzle quest game, which is the Sandsworn, right? Occasionally you'll hit a level in there where it pops up with like a little artifact thing. I think that's where those came from. I don't remember all of those exactly off the top of my head. So we covered all of the questline stuff. We covered the museum. I don't think there's anything else. You kind of unlock some rewards as you go along too, and it's not just the one reward. If you click on them, there's a little bit more that it gives you. I was surprised on the first one. I was like, oh, 5 power cores, and it gave ore boost as well. So you can kind of look at those as you go through. Let's see here. So if we come over here to the Ancient Relic, you'll notice that these, I'm at 63. There was an unlock at 60, which was for Hero Formation. So, you know what? We'll pause right here, and we'll make another video for Ancient Relic stuff, because we're coming up on 10 minutes now, and I don't want this video to be too long. If you guys have questions, feel free to post, comment, or message me in the game.